Hey everyone, my name is Check-In John and we are live at Rutgers Stadium where the Lincoln Rail Splitters from Brooklyn, New York are going to be playing the Archbishop Stepinac Crusaders. It's going to be a really good matchup and we'll finally get some high school football on a Saturday morning. We're going to roll over to commercial and we'll see you guys soon.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Yeah.
Hey, but understand. Took the win, big queen. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
Conversation with them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
I mean, if you know, like I know, tune in D1 Media Group week 2, West Side, Shabazz. If you know, like I know, it's only one thing you need to be watching, and that's D1 Media Group on West Side, play Shabazz right here in the doghouse. You're going to hear a little slogan. Them guys going to say, one shot, and then when that one shot go off, it's all over.
Come visit Charlene's Hair Studio at 556 Main Street in Orange, New Jersey. We are a professional full-service salon in business for over 35 years with legendary stylists such as Kelly, Luca, Zaira, and Charlene. We specialize in hair care first. We do natural hair, weaves, precision haircuts, colors, silk press, blowouts, even pressing curls and jerry curls. Call us to schedule an appointment at 973-675-1012. You want that number again? It's 973-675-1012, and you won't be disappointed. Okay.
That's a great one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the defending New York Catholic League state champions, led by Coach Mike O'Donnell, here are the Archbishop Stepinac Crusaders.
We now have the Crusaders stepping out now. What we can definitely say is that we're going to get a classic between some hard-nosed New York teams. The Crusaders are coming off a state championship and a Catholic League championship, and they're coming in as a third-ranked team by Max Prep. So we're definitely going to see an exciting matchup from the Rail Splitters, who are coming off a 7-5 year, looking to prove something for the 2019-20 season. Last year they finished 7th in their conference as well, so they're definitely trying to start this year off on a good note. One thing that the Rail Splitters are definitely going to need is they're running game to immediately come off the gate. They have a star running back named Israel Abankanda, and he's ranked as the 6th best player in the state. He's committed to Pittsburgh. Look for him to definitely start the game off running the field.
That you please rise and remove your hats. As Governor America, the men and women who served in great grade. With the playing
We're going to go to commercial right now for a star and for the anthem, and we'll be right back.
So
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
God.
Hey, understand. Took him and defeated him. Ethan Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
I mean, if you know, like I know, tune in D1 Media Group week 2.
We are back in action, fellas. Let's get some good football on this Saturday afternoon. So for the Crusaders to definitely start the year off, their quarterback Joey Carino, he's coming off an impressive junior year where he threw for 26 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. So for his senior year, he's definitely looking to start this year off and build off that before he heads off into college. So we have star quarterback play in for the Rail Splitters. Israel Abankana, he's definitely going to have a performance of a lifetime to beat this team, as the Crusaders are coming off 4 out of 5 state championships for the past 5 years. So it's definitely going to be a classic New York matchup. So we'll see who'll come out on top.
Number 16, Sean Shaw.
Captains are greeting each other.
Terrell Alston.
Good temperature as well.
Number 52, Adam Howard.
It's not raining like it was yesterday, so we're definitely going to get some. There's no excuses for climate change or anything for this game. Maybe later in the day, but for today, we have sunny weather.
And number 5,
Stepinac has won the toss and elected to defer. Lincoln will receive to start the game.
Lincoln will receive the ball. They definitely want to come off being aggressive. And while it is college football Saturday as well, and Archbishop Stepinac, the Crusaders have a player named Troy Williams. He was a top 100 defensive back last year, ranked 247 Sports, and he's playing for Syracuse, who's ranked this year. So the Crusaders have had their fair share of players play professionally in the NFL and within Division I programs. Their most famous alumni is Bob Hyland. He's played 11 years with the NFL and most notably 4 years for the Giants, I believe from 1971 and 1975. So the Crusaders have always produced NFL or college Division I talent, no matter what year it's been. The rest players are lining up. The Crusaders are getting on the field right now, ready for kickoff.
Back to you for the Rail Splitters. Number 7, Israel Abankana. And number
Abankana
5,
is lining up.
Williams. And getting set to kick off for the Crusaders, number 36, Jeff Kirby.
We have kickoff, short kick. Nobody picks the ball, and now we haven't picked.
Taken by number 5,
Number 5.
Williams.
Williams kick brings the ball for 5 yards. Short gain. It was a short kick.
22, Rafael Fasolino. And number 45, Levine Kushai.
Looks like the Rails are going to start at the 25-yard line.
Rail splitters. Ball to run 26.
Lining up. Rail splitters lining up. Option to hand Alvin Conley the ball. He rushes. He gets 5 yards. It's a solid game. That's definitely what the Rail Splitters are going to be doing today. They're definitely going to have their fair share of runs. Alvin Conley, he's, like as I said earlier, he's the 6th best ranked player by ESPN in the state. So he's definitely going to need his touches in order to will his team to victory against this power program. Oh, throw the ball, give it back to Alvin Conley. Oh, he gets the first down. He breaks the tackle, gets to the first down. That's a solid game.
One down on the play by number 32.
Oh.
For the Crusaders. Pressure number 5, Roy Williams on the reception. One down on the play by number 32, Kevin McKenna.
Another nice run.
Roy Williams on the carry.
Roy Williams on the carry.
One down on the play by number 45, Levine Kushai. Also number 27. John Shaw, the keeper.
Now for another first down. First down, Rail Splitters.
Malik Davis. First and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Ball on the 49 of the Crusaders.
149 Rail Splitters. They hand off number 7. He breaks the first tackle. Breaks another tackle, gets about 3-4 yards on that carry.
Put down on the play by number 54. Nick Popano.
Quarterback's here, however, he runs the ball himself, he catches the ball.
Shaw, keeper. One down on the play by number 5, Zachary Barnes. And number 58, Darius Underwood.
Rail Splitters, they weren't able to get any solid yards on that play.
3rd and 6.
Looks like Crusaders are finally starting to settle down on defense and realizing that the Rail Splitters are going to definitely have their fair share of runs. 2-back formation. Howard gets a play call from the coach, from Coach Chapman. Oh, he gets sacked for a loss. Howard gets sacked for a loss.
Brought down on the play by number 45.
He gets brought down by number 5 for the Crusaders. 3rd down. Actually, it's 4th down right now. 4th and 9. 4th down and 9.
Ball at the 48 of the Crusaders.
Rail Splitters getting lined up to punt the ball to the Crusaders.
Back deep for the Crusaders, number 2, Corey Richards, and number 6, Makai Green.
Oh, it's a flag on the play. It's a flag on play.
Illegal substitution on the offense. 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
5-yard penalty. Oh, it looks like the Rail Splitters have to go back 5 yards and punt this. You can't start the play, so you can't start this game off with penalties that you don't need. That just gives the Crusaders more room to operate. Looks like there's a whistle.
Elijah Simmons to kick.
Oh, play is resuming now. Rail Splitters lined up. Oh, almost blocked. Fair catch. Fair catch from number 6.
Makai Green. Crusaders will have a 10 with their own 27.
Down in this.
Gotcha. Crusaders lined up on offense. One back formation. Oh, it's handoff to the running back. He gains about a solid 2 yards on the play.
Well, down on the play by number 22, Ricky Nickens.
Ricky Nickens for a solid 2 yards on the play.
Stop for no gain. 2nd and 10.
Second. Oh, no gain actually. 2nd and 10. It looked like he gained 2 yards on that play, but it was no gain at all. Oh, play. Fake handoff. He gets about a solid 3 yards on that play.
Jaden Jenkins on the carry. Well, down on the play by number 3, Devon Ryan, and number 11, Justice Rogers.
3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7. Off the 30.
7 needs a play in the air to extend this drive. Oh, it has defense jumping with play count. No backs. Everyone's out in receiving formation. Drops to the right. He's going to take it himself. He fakes it, but he doesn't get any solid. He gains about only 2 yards. 4th down on the play. Looks like the Crusaders are going to go 3 and out on this drive.
22, Ricky Nickens.
This is a good defensive sequence for Rails players right there. They'll have the Crusaders to go 3 and out.
4th and 6.
4th and 6. This is the first game for both of these teams right here for the season, so there's definitely some nerves and jitters that they both need to get on the offense and defense. But both, from what we've seen so far, both defenses have shown. Oh, punt is blocked. Punt is blocked. It looks no flag throw, and it looks like the Crusaders are going to pick the ball up at the 42.
Punt is down at the 41-yard line.
Oh, actually, there is a flag thrown.
We have a personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker penalty.
On the defense. 15-yard penalty and automatic first down.
That's a big penalty right there. Roughing the kicker on the Rails players. Two back-to-back penalties on punts.
First and 10. First and 10 for the Crusaders.
First and 10 for the Crusaders. That's a really bad penalty right there. Just when you're about to get the ball back, you give the Crusaders another opportunity to extend their drive. He rolls to the left. Carino rolls to the left. He's going to take it himself. Solid defense.
Brought down on play by number 22, Ricky Nickens, and number 3, Devon Bryant. Loss of a yard on the play. 2nd and 11. Ball to 45.
Second on the 45-yard line. Carino rolls to his right. Catches number 6. He gets about a solid 3 yards in that play.
Makai Green. Brought down on the play by 13, Quincy McDuffie.
Looks like we're going to have 3rd and 8 on this play. 3rd and 7.
We'll bring up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Ball to 49 of the Rouse Place.
Crusaders getting some solid momentum on this drive right here. Tailback lined up. Fake handoff. Oh, it was just right in number 6's hands, but he couldn't fully grasp it.
Makai Green. Jahari Scott Sargent.
Looks like Crusaders are going to get in their punt formation, getting the rest players another chance to get some points up before this quarter ends. 4th and 5. Oh, it's another flag thrown. Another flag thrown on punts.
False start on the offense.
False start on the Crusaders.
4th down.
4th down. So now we're gonna have 4th and 10. You definitely can tell this is the first game of the year with penalties right so far, and And the crazy thing is that it's all on punts, lining up on punt formation. So it's definitely some jitters both teams have to get off before we really see everyone take off. Oh, that's a good punt. The ball rolls all the way to, it looks like the 5-yard, no, at the 10-yard line. That's a great punt right there by the Crusaders.
First and 10.
First and 10. Roseberry's getting the ball back. They gained some solid momentum running the ball, so let's see if they're going to continue this. Eventually, they're going to have to extend it in the air, but it looks like Abenconda has definitely been doing whatever he wants on the field so far when he's gotten a chance to run the ball. Line up one back formation, hands the ball off. Solid game for about 2 yards. Railsbury had their steady diet of running the football.
On the carry.
That's what's going to get them this lead, and they're going to have to continue to do that to extend the chains. Hubbard gains signals. One back formation. Shot. Oh, he overthrows his receiver. He overthrows number 11. He was there for a slight second, but he slightly overthrew it. That's a big miss right there. Now we're going to grab 3rd and 8 right here.
22, Rafael Pasolino on the coverage.
You definitely don't want a 3rd and long situation on your own at the 10-yard line, but they're going to have to definitely make a play right here. Hubbard rolls to his right. Nobody open. He gets sacked for a loss. Gets sacked for a loss. Almost a safety. He gets sacked for a loss. And this is the bad field position for the Rail Splitters for the punt.
Kevin McKenna. And that brings up 4th down. Ball at the 7-yard line.
But 4th and 7 at the 7-yard line. Rail Splitters are going to punt the ball. Safest bet right now. But with the way the punting formation has gone for both teams, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw another flag.
Elijah Simmons to punt.
Another flag on the play, I guess, and it's a short too. We have a flag on the play. It definitely is a roughing the kicker time, but we'll see what the refs say.
We have an illegal formation.
Illegal formation.
On the offense.
That's going to definitely be the theme of both teams' next practice, punt formation. Because already we've seen 3 illegal formations so far in this game.
An illegal formation on the offense.
Oh, it's another flag.
A 5-yard penalty will be tacked on to the end of the run.
So 2 illegal formation flags.
First and 10 for the Crusaders.
First and 10 for the Crusaders.
32.
Crusaders have good field position to get some points on the board. Whether they can't score for the touchdown, it looks like they can have enough position to get the field goal as well if things don't go right this drive. Carino gets close to his right. He avoids the defense. Oh, it looks, that's a great tackle by number 6 on the defense for the Rail Splitters. Carino was looking to extend the play with his legs, but it looks like he couldn't see anybody open.
Number 5, Lloyd Williams.
That's another flag on the play as well.
They're holding on the defense.
Holding on the defense.
10-yard penalty from the previous spot. It'll be first down.
First down for the Crusaders. That's a bad penalty already as you're in bad field position for the Rail Splitters. Also, shout out to Tom McGuire. He's director of RUMPBLE and the RARITAN. Anytime you can see football at the Rutgers Stadium, it's always a great situation. Especially with the good weather out today.
That was a running play.
Oh, looks
So
like
the penalty is tacked on from the end of the run. 10 yards from the end of the run, and still first down.
so penalty was tagged on at the end of a running play. So okay. Also at Archbishop Stepinac, they're going to have the New York Basketball Coaches Clinic at Archbishop Stepinac. And some of the speakers will be St. John's coach Mike Anderson, Jeff Capel from the Pittsburgh University, Steve Peichel from Rutgers University, and Brad Underwood from the University of Illinois, along to go with Steve Masello from Manhattan College. So it's definitely a great clinic that I recommend everybody should try to go out to. You have some great Division I basketball coaches from Power 5 conferences that are willing to speak their minds and show everybody what they're, just how it is to be a basketball coach of a top Division I program. Back to the game. You have 2nd and 6 for the Crusaders. Carino hands the ball off. Number 25 gets tackled early. I say he gains about a yard.
Jenkins on the carry.
Jenkins was able to shake the defender.
Brings up 3rd down. And 8. On to 30.
You have 3rd and 8 right here. Oh, Carino takes it for himself. He underthrows it slightly, and Rail Splitters are going to get their hands on the ball, and now we have 4th down. Great defensive sequence by the Rail Splitters. The Rail Splitters have definitely held their own on defense. Now, whether they can score offense is another situation, but they've definitely held their own on defense, preventing the Crusaders from getting any solid momentum after the good positioning from the penalties that the Crusaders received. It looks like the Crusaders are going to go for it on 4th. Maybe the range is too far for the kicker, but it looks like they're going to go for it. Carino hands the ball off. Oh, their receiver's wide open. He gets it. Oh, and touchdown. Touchdown, Crusaders. Touchdown, Crusaders. It was a bold move to go on 4th, but it looks like it benefited the Crusaders. Touchdown. One of the easiest touchdown throws. It was a wide open play. It looks like the Rail Splitters were unprepared. They were surprised, I guess, that the Crusaders even were bold enough to go on 4th down, but with such great field positioning, the Crusaders decided to be aggressive, and Carino threw a dime into the end zone. And kick the field, and kick is up, and field goal is good. So now with 2:52 left in the first quarter, the Crusaders are now up 7-0. The Rail Splitters definitely have to respond after that drive. It was We're now going to go into commercial and be right back.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Yeah.
Hey, Brett, understand.
Took him and defeated him.
Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Go into the basket and the jam.
With them because they are.
So the Crusaders are now about to kick it off to the Rail Splitters.
Lloyd Williams and Israel Amakandu. Back deep for the Rail Splitters.
Now kickoff, short kick, and the Rail Splitters see the ball. Goes up 5 yards. Another short kick by the Crusaders. And Rail Splitters are definitely got to respond on this drive right here. With 2:47 left in the first, they have plenty of time to get some ample yardage. That last touchdown was just a poor communication on the Rail Splitters defense. But let's see how they respond. They definitely had some solid momentum running the ball, so let's see if they continue that formula. Maybe it leads up to play action for Hubbard to throw the ball deep. We have a penalty flag.
Delay game on the offense.
Delay game on the Rail Splitters. It took too long.
First down.
Some miscommunication going on the field for the Rail Splitters.
First and 15.
First and 15 for the Rail Splitters. Oh, there's a fumble on the play.
Fumble in the backfield.
Looks like the Rail Splitters recovered.
Recovered back up by Lincoln.
That's definitely what you need. A penalty and then a fumble that sets you back even farther. The Rail Splitters definitely need to get together at least make up this drive. Second and 17. Oh, it's a poor snap. And he gets sacked for a loss. The Crusaders, number 52 from the Crusaders, sacks the quarterback. Sets him back even farther than, and now we're going to have 3rd and 25.
There's a 3rd and 25. Walton 22.
Let's see what the Rail Splitters do. Looks to his left. He's going to take it all the way. Get solid yard, but not enough as they were already set back from penalties and sacks. So now we're going to have 4th down.
By number 18, Michael Wallace.
Wallace for the tackle. We're going to have 4th and 19.
Walton 28.
Just a poor drive by the Rail Splitters. You are now watching D1 Media Pro, your source for elite high school sports. Rail Splitters are going to punt the ball back. Rail Splitters punt ball. And they picked up around the 42-yard line.
Of the Crusaders, they'll have it first pitch in.
Crusaders getting back on the field, up 7-0 with 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, there's a penalty flag on the play.
Prior to the snap, false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
So now with the clock running, it looks like the Crusaders, first down for the Crusaders, and it looks like they're gonna have communicating with the coach right now. One back formation. Creel hands the ball off. Number 25 breaks the 2 tackles, gets a first down. That's a solid run.
One down on play by number 13, Quincy McDuffie.
Solid run by Quincy McDuffie. Oh, I apologize. Jaden Jenkins, number 25 for the Crusaders. One back formation again. Hands the ball to Jenkins. He breaks the tackle, gets about a solid 6 yards in the play. Crusaders are definitely running the ball, getting some solid momentum running the ball. Maybe even setting up play action as they did last time.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 4th.
4th and 48.
One back formation again. Carino steps back, and it looks like he's gonna get sacked for a loss. Sack for a loss, 4th down. And we now have the end of the first quarter. We'll bring out commercials and be right back.
That's the end of the first quarter. Right on the 40.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Yeah.
Hey, but on the scene. Took him and decreasing. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources.
Stop.
Welcome back, fans, at SHI Stadium here at Rutgers University, where the Stepinac leads 7-0 after the first quarter. Start the second quarter with a punting situation for the Crusaders. At their own 25-yard line.
The Crusaders are kicking the ball out of bounds.
That's the pitch that time.
I don't want to hit him on my boyfriend. I need you to. Okay.
First and 10.
First and 10 for the Rail Splitters. They definitely need to bounce back on this drive. It was a poor sequence for them on the last drive, so let's see if they could bounce back on this drive. On their own 40 seconds. So one back formation. Hovers gets the ball. Goes to receiver, connects number 13. He breaks the tackle.
Number 13, Quincy McDuffie.
He rolled over the defender, was able to get more yards after the contact.
One down played by number 45, Devane Christie, and number 21.
Number 45 for the Crusaders with the tackle.
Number 4,
Looks like the Rail Splitters are going to go no huddle. Hands it off. And he's going to get tackled for about a yard. Avocado will stop short for about a yard. Now we're going to have 3rd and 6 on the play.
There's a 3rd down.
Let's see what the Rail Splitters decide. Are you going to go one back formation again? Hubbard's definitely going to have to make a play with this. He steps back, drops back. Oh, it was a low throw. He didn't give the receiver enough of a chance. It was a low throw. And now we're going to have 4th and 6. And it looks like the Rail Splitters are going to punt the ball now. It was a great chance for the Rail Splitters to get solid momentum, but Hubbard underthrew his receiver, and he was slightly open for a second, but he just couldn't connect, as it wasn't a poorly executed throw. So far, Crusaders have controlled both ends of the floor. Let's see where the Rail Splitters is getting ready to punt the ball. Rail Splitters punt. It's a lot of air, but a short kick. Not much yards covered, and it bounces back. Poor kick.
Punt is down at the 39-yard line.
Rail Splitters are getting ball at the 49. Going to be 1st and 10. Crusaders are up 7-0 with 10:49 left in the second quarter. This is already a great start for the Crusaders. They're looking to win their 5th conference championship in the past 6 years. This is a great way to start that season. And And number 6 catches he had it in his hands, but he just couldn't really control it enough because he's already thinking about the defenders coming to tackle him. And once he caught it,
Brings up 2nd and 10.
it was a good executed wide receiver screen, but it looks like number 6 he just thought about the play before he even caught the ball. Carino gets the ball, drops back. Oh, he has the left to himself. He throws it up. He slightly overthrows it. It looks like your receiver slowed down for a little bit and they just couldn't really get on the right page. Carino is definitely a mobile quarterback. He can make plays with his legs and with his arm. When the play breaks down, he's definitely going to extend it with his legs. Carino getting play call from the coach. Carino draws back. 1-back formation, hands the ball off. He steps up in the pocket and gets sacked for a loss. Carino got thrown down. He tried to step up in the pocket. Unfortunately, the defender was right there waiting for him. And it's now 4th down. The Rail Spurs are going to get the ball back. 4th and 11 with 10:15 left in the second quarter. That's a solid defensive sequence by the Rail Splitters. Aside from the one play that the Crusaders scored on, the Rail Splitters that held their own on defense. Now it's time for the offense to hold up their end of the stick. Crusaders punt the ball, a far kick, and it stays inbound. That's a really great kick by the Crusaders. All the way down to the 10-yard line.
Punted down at the 10-yard line. Other Rail Splitters still have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 Rail Splitters. Rail Splitters have definitely not been able to make their mark on this game. Aside from defensively, offensively, and with bad field position, they have to go all the way to a field length to make something on this offensive drive. Two-back formation this time for the Rail Splitters. Harry gets the ball. And the receiver couldn't connect.
Pass ball is incomplete.
Number 3, Devon Bryant couldn't really connect. The senior couldn't connect on that wide receiver screen. Looks like the Rail Spurs are going to gang it with a 2-back formation. Hubbard gets a snap. He rolls to his right, and he's extending the play with his legs, and receiver connects with his receiver for about 8 yards. Brian made up for the drop pass with a solid gain for about 8 yards. Solid catch by the senior receiver.
Going down on the play by number 6.
And it looks like we have a 1st down. 1st down, Rail Splitters.
Well, the Rail Splitters at the 20.
Rail Splitters hand the ball off.
Lloyd Williams on the carry.
Hand off on 1st. Let's have a 5-6 yard pickup right here. Now we have 2nd and 5.
Stopped by a host of Crusaders on the play. It brings up 2nd and 5, ball to 25.
2nd and 5, 2-back formation. Hubbard gets the ball. He hands the ball off.
Lloyd Williams on the carry.
And gets some solid gain. Looks like the Rail Splitters are getting some solid momentum on this drive. It's probably the best they looked the offense so far this day. Aside from the first drive of the game.
And now at the 27-yard line. 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 for the Rail Splitters. 2-back formation again. Hubbard hands the ball off. And look, it gets a 1st down.
There you go.
Avanakandu gets the 1st down for the Rail Splitters.
Put down on play by number 11, Jamel Fleming, and number 6, Makai Green. And that is 1st down.
Pittsburgh running back is definitely The future Pittsburgh running back is definitely making his impact in this game. He gets the ball again, but gets tackled for a loss. Looks like he didn't get yet to large scrimmage, so he gets tackled for a 1 yard loss. 2nd and 11 for the Rail Splitters.
2nd and 11.
Two back formation again. The Rail Splitters had their best success of the field so far with a 2 back formation.
Timeout.
Timeout.
It's the first charge timeout.
We have a timeout, Rail Splitters. We'll be at commercial and we'll get right back to you.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Yeah.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Yeah.
Hands up, Brett. Understand. Took the win, defeating. Ethan Horton. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Go into the basket.
Yeah, the Rail Splitters lined up a 2nd and 11 with 8:23 left in the second quarter. 1 back formation this time for the Rail Splitters. Hubbard getting signals. Gets the ball, hands it off to number 5. He makes it. He gains about a solid yard on the play. We're gonna have 3rd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Hubbard's definitely gonna have to make a play right here in order to extend this drive.
3rd and 10.
It's too far to really run the ball, so let's see what he does on this play. 1 back formation, 4 receivers out. Oh, he's gonna throw the ball off for his. Give him a seat, and it looks like a catch for number 13 for Quincy McDuffie. Quincy McDuffie over the catch. A really great throw by Zaire Hubbard.
Down by number 11, Jamel Fleming of the Crusaders. That is a 1st and 10.
He just threw it up for his give receiver right chance to catch it, and that's the best thing you could do as a quarterback. Just give your receiver just a chance to catch it, and McDuffie made a play with it. Back formation, Zaire drops back, hands off number 7 for a screen pass, but gets stopped short. Looks like he didn't even make it back to the yard line. To the 30-yard line. We're now 2nd and 11. Gets tackled for a loss. Rail Splitters are up and going now.
2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 for the Rail Splitters. Hubbard in the backfield by himself. Everyone's out. Oh, poor snap! And it looks like Hubbard is able to land on the ball back and get it back. I think the Rail Splitters recovered this ball. That's the least thing you need when you finally get some momentum going. You have a poor snap that could just lead to a fumble.
Recovered back up by the Rail Splitters.
Luckily, the Rail Splitters are able to recover a ball, but you just can't let that happen. You have some solid momentum, and the one play like that could just ruin the whole drive.
Ball at the 31 of the Crusaders.
Ball at the 31-yard line. 3rd and 12. Rail Splitters have to make something happen to get a score on this drive. Hubbard's going to throw the ball up to his receiver, number 11. And number 11 for the Crusaders breaks it up. Slightly underthrown. And the Crusaders make a play, ending this drive on 4th and 12. Let's see how the Rail Splitters respond. Are they going to go on 4th or bring out the punting unit?
For the Crusaders. And that brings up 4th down.
It looks like the Rail Splitters are going to go for it.
You start the time.
Okay. Hubbard gets the ball. He's going to throw it up for his... And it's a catch by number 7. And touchdown Rail Splitters. Touchdown Rail Splitters. Lincoln just on a 4th down. The Rail Splitters scored just like the Crusaders did. And looks like touchdown Rail Splitters. One thing you can have is a dual threat back, one that can run and catch, and that's the same as one thing Israel Avocado does. He's going to bring that to Pittsburgh next year.
A play there for Abraham Lincoln Hubbard. Really nice touch on the pass. Lincoln will go for two and try to take.
Lincoln's going to go for two. They hand it off to Israel Avocado. He gets the 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion is good. Number 7, Israel Avocado.
Like I said earlier in this game, Avocado has to make his mark on this game to get a Rail Splitters a chance, and so far he has. He's got a solid yardage on each drive and responsible for 2 scores in this game. So let's see how the Crusaders respond on this one. Like this is like the clock is frozen.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, it was frozen just earlier. Okay.
When you see it stop moving, that's when it's nice.
Rail Splitters getting ready to kick out the ball. It looks like we're finally starting to get momentum on both sides of the ball for both teams. It's the first game of the year. Obviously, some nerves come into play. We saw a lot of early flags, especially in the punting formations, but now it looks like the Rail Splitters are definitely getting off on a good note.
Hubbard set to kick off for the Rail Splitters. Corey Richards and Nazir Hibbert back team with the Crusaders.
Rail Splitters getting ready to kick off. We have a quarterback that can kick and throw as well. And it looks like we have another flag on the play.
Penalty flag throw.
Another illegal formation.
Prior to the kicks, there's offsides on the kicking team.
Offsides on the kicking team.
5-yard penalty.
Another unnecessary penalty right there. Like already to a great start. I know Coach Kenneth Chapman is really pleased right now with how his team is starting off. 6:22 left in the second quarter. And the Rail Splitters kick off. Crusaders catch the ball number 3 for a Stepinac.
Taken by number 3, Nazir Hibbert.
Hibbert gains about a solid 5 yards on the play. Crusaders now at 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line. Looks like.
On a play by number 59, Chuck.
First and 10 for the Crusaders. Let's see how the Crusaders respond after that drive. The Rail Splitters are eating up a lot of play clock, but still the Crusaders have plenty of time to get a score off before this quarter ends. Carino hands the ball off. Number 26 gets some solid yards, gains about 4 yards on the drive.
Kyle Benjamin on the carry for the Crusaders.
One back formation. Benjamin lined up in the backfield with Carino. He hands the ball up again, but he gets tackled for a loss. He's tackled right for a loss. Israel Avocado for the tackle. Carino getting directions. It's going to be a one-back formation. Look for him to extend this play with his legs. 3rd and 5. Oh, he throws a dime. Throws a dime to his receiver, number 9. Number 9, Miles Walker. Great connection from Carino to Walker. First and 10 for the Crusaders.
145 for the Rail Splitters.
Crusaders are getting some solid momentum. They start off running the ball and opening up the lane for Carino to throw to Walker. Oh, he's going to have a receiver open. Oh, he overthrows Walker again. Walker was had his cornerback beat, but he just couldn't connect with him. Walker had him beat on the edge. Just slightly overthrew it.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Those lob throws, you definitely have to have the right touch, and it was just slightly underthrown, just a little bit. But that little bit of error can be the reason why Walker can maybe have a touchdown on the other end. Fourth and 12. Karina's gonna take it with his legs, and he's gonna take it, and it looks like he gets a first down. First down for the Crusaders.
Brought down on the play by number 15, Scott Sargent, and number 3, Devon Bryant. First and 10.
First and 10 for the Crusaders.
Player 29.
Karina rolls to the left, he rolls to the middle. He's gonna take it again, but he slides. He's about a solid 2 yards on the play. Carino is the definition of a dual threat quarterback. He is definitely capable of extending the chains with his legs and showing the capability to throw as well. As evidenced by his 26 touchdowns thrown last year as well. He can definitely extend the chains with either his arm and his legs. Getting directions. Carino giving directions out. Gets the ball. Looks to his left, rolls to his right. Oh, and it looked like a pass, and it looks like we're gonna have a pass interference play. A pass interference flag. Walker definitely had his man beat, and it looked like it was gonna be a score. Had it not been for the pass interference.
Before the ball is in the air, we are holding on the defense.
Holding.
10-yard penalty. That'll be a first down.
First down, Crusaders. That's a crucial play right there. Looked like that was going to be a legitimate score for the Crusaders.
For the Crusaders, Walter Railsplitter 17.
4 minutes left in the second quarter. One back formation. Hands the ball off. About a 2-yard gain. Off the receiver sweep.
Brought down on the play by number 22, Ricky Nickens.
Nickens with the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
Stop for no gain. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Crusaders. Stepinac is close to the end zone. They definitely have great field position to get a score on this play. He looks to his left, fakes to his left, but he holds the ball too long and he gets sacked.
Down on the play.
Gets sacked by number 6 for the Rail Splitters.
By number 6.
It's a crucial play, and now we have 3rd and 15 for the Crusaders. Just when you thought the Crusaders can get a legitimate score in the play, now they're backed up with 3rd and 15. Crowd's getting into it. The crowd is getting into it. This is a big drive right here. It could be a big stop for the Rail Splitters. Rail Splitters can definitely make their mark on this game. It looks like we have a timeout.
Stepinac. That's the first
Timeout by the Crusaders. We're going to go to commercial break and be right back with you guys.
Come visit Charlene's Hair Studio at 556 Main Street in Orange, New Jersey. We are a professional full-service salon in business for over 35 years with legendary stylists such as Kelly, Nuka, Zaira, and Charlene. We specialize in hair care first. We do natural hair, weaves, precision haircuts, colors, silk press, blowouts, even press and curls and jerry curls. Call us to schedule an appointment at 973-675-1012. You want that number again? It's 973-675-1012, and you won't be disappointed.
Because you sitting right there, like, I could do this shit by myself.
3rd and 15 for the Crusaders from the rail splitter, 22.
2 minutes and 35 seconds left. 3rd and 15 for the Crusaders. Carino draws back. Number 2 catches the ball. He has the lane. And it looks like he's going to score. He's going to get a touchdown. Touchdown, Crusaders. There's a flag, but it looks like there's a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is on. Maybe bring the ball back. Looks like it's a holding, maybe a holding penalty. If it's on the Crusaders, that score doesn't count. That'll be a big stop, however.
Holding on the offense.
Oh, it's a holding.
10-yard penalty.
Oh, that would have been a big play for the Crusaders. Replay 3rd down. Now it's going to be. So there's going to be 3rd and 20. That would have been a really big play for the Crusaders, and that's a big break for the Rail Splitters as well.
Third and 15.
Still 3rd and 15.
From the 22.
Crusaders on their own 22. One back formation. Carino drops back. He looks like he's going to get sacked for a loss. The Rail Splitters are definitely finding their groove now defensively. Carino is holding the ball too long and giving the Rail Splitters just enough time to get to the quarterback.
Question number 31 to Sean Smith and number 6.
4th and 22. Let's see what the Crusaders decide to do on this drive. Are they going to go for a 4th down again? The last time it was a 4th down for the Crusaders, they scored. So let's see what they do this time. Carino getting directions from coach.
For the Crusaders.
4th and 21. They're definitely farther back than they were the last 4th down, but I wouldn't be surprised they may have scored this game depending. Oh, looks like we have a timeout.
Timeout. Stepinac.
Timeout by the Crusaders. We're going to go commercial. We'll be right back with you guys.
Come visit Charlene's Hair Studio at 556 Main Street in Orange, New Jersey. We are a professional full-service salon in business for over 35 years with legendary stylists such as Kelly, Ruka, Zaira, and Charlene. We specialize in hair care first. We do natural hair, weaves, precision haircuts, colors, silk press, blowouts, even pressing curls and jerry curls. Call us to schedule an appointment at 973-675-1012. You want that number again? It's 973-675-1012, and you won't be disappointed.
Crusaders lining up back on the field. Both teams lining up back. This is going to be a big play for the Crusaders right before 1:39 left in the second quarter. Carino's by himself in the backfield. Oh, we have a whistle. Another timeout, this time by the Rail Splitters. We'll be right back with you guys.
I mean, if you know, like I know, tune in D1 Media Group week 2, Westside, Shabazz. If you know, like I know, there's only one thing you need to be watching, and that's D1 Media Group on Westside, play Shabazz right here in the doghouse. You're going to hear a little slogan. Them guys going to say, one shot, and then when that one shot go off, it's all over.
Timeout has just ended. Both teams are lining up back. Rail Splitters use timeout to get their defense set because they realize this can be a really big play. They can get a stop right here and get good positioning when they get back on offense. Carino makes signal, 25. Looks to his right. Oh, it's a drop! It's a drop.
Pass ball is incomplete.
Number 9 for Miles Walker had the ball in his hands, but he He had it in his hands and he just dropped it.
Number 7, Israel.
Right out of his hands. And the real Spurs are now at 1st and 10 with good positioning. Oh, he's looking for a ball deep. He's gonna run. He's gonna take it. He's gonna take it as a lane. He's gonna run out of bounds.
Pushed out of bounds by number 44, Brendan Wilkins.
Start the hook.
And number 13, Matthew Edwards.
They're down in 6 for the Rail Splitters. 53 seconds left.
Ball to 32.
3rd and 6. Third and 6. How we're getting directions from coach. 1 back formation. He's gonna roll to his right. He's gonna roll to his right. Oh, he's sight throws it outside. Quincy McDuffie really couldn't get a handle on a pass that was thrown out of his reach.
Number 21, Troy Delgado, coverage for the Crusaders.
We have 4th and 6 now.
4th down for the Rail Splitters.
We're excited the Rail Splitters to stay on, go for on 4th. It's been really common for these teams to go on 4th. That's where they're best. That's where they succeed the most on 4th down, ironically. Too far for the kicker to really have an efficient field goal, so they're just going to go for it. 1 back formation. Harvey gets the ball. He drops back. He's going to throw it up. Let's see double coverage. Oh, and it was incomplete pass. McDuffie was trying to signal to the ref that he was getting held, but the ref wouldn't bite on it. No pass interference, so now we're going to have turnover on downs. Crusaders get the ball back with 42 seconds left.
Takeover on downs.
Really good defensive stops by the Crusaders. Just when you thought the Rail Splitters were going to get another score to end off the half, the Crusaders bounced back on that drive. With 42 seconds left, there's not much time really to get anything going, so let's see if Crusaders just run out the clock. Line up, shotgun formation. Oh, they're going to do something. Receiver screen for number 6. Oh, he shakes loose. And there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play, that's not what you need right there. Stops the clock and he gets even better field position. Let's see what the flag is.
Holding.
Holding penalty.
2 on the offense.
Oh, holding on offense.
10-yard penalty.
With 35 seconds left for 1st down. Press them even further back in the field. I wouldn't be surprised if Crusaders just kneel down. There's not much time they have left in this half with the clock running. 1st and 21 left with 27 seconds running.
Ball to 21.
Shotgun formation. Oh, there's an official.
Makai Green on the card. Brought down on the play by number 7, Israel Abanakandu.
Tackle by Abanakandu.
Timeout. Stepinac.
Oh, Crusaders call a timeout. Let's see what they have up their nose this time. Crusaders have 4 seconds left. I wouldn't be surprised if they made a deep play on this field. It's not. Yeah, with only.
7 seconds.
Oh, looks like the refs are gonna put 7 seconds on the clock now. Still not much time, but since you're out of field goal range and it's not that much time, Crusaders have to go all out on this play and make a deep throw. Carino looks like he has the arm capability to make a deep throw, so let's see what they do. Rail Splitters have definitely gotten the edge on this game so far, on both ends. And it starts with their leader, Israel Abanakandu, Pittsburgh commit. He's dominating on both ends, getting some solid tackles when he's been playing the defense and dominating on the running game as a pass catcher and on the ground. Oh, Carino's he's just by himself, so he's looks like they're gonna go 4 verticals. Oh, Carino's gonna throw. He has time. He's getting his feet set. Oh, he's going to throw it deep. Oh, and interception! Interception by the Rail Splitters. Number 7, Israel Anaconda. It looks like he can't take it back.
And that marks the final play of the first half with the score.
That's not what you need right there, Crusaders. That could have been a really good opportunity for the Rail Splitters to take it all the way back. Lucky for the Crusaders, they got stopped short and the time ran out. And now the first half has just ended with the Rail Splitters, and we have another penalty flag thrown before time ended.
On Lincoln, that's the first warning. There's no yards penalty. That's the end of the first.
Just a warning penalty for the Rail Splitters. But so far, the Rail Splitters have been led by their leader, Israel Anaconda. With an interception right there, almost taking it back. He's dominating on both ends of the field.
On the main concourse, new concessions once again. Official rumble on the RARITAN.
We're going to go to commercial and be right back with you guys.
On the main concourse, your concessions.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby?
You know it.
Yeah.
Hey, on the stand. Took him and defeated him. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Go into the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
Come visit Charlene's Hair Studio at 556 Main Street in Orange, New Jersey. We are a professional full-service salon in business for over 35 years with legendary stylists such as Kelly, Luca, Zaira, and Charlene. We specialize in hair care first. We do natural hair, weaves, precision haircuts, colors, silk press, blowouts, even pressing curls and jerry curls. Call us to schedule an appointment at 973-675-1012. You want that number again? It's 973-675-1012, and you won't be disappointed. Okay.
I mean, if you know, like I know, tune in D1 Media Group week 2, Westside Shabazz. If you know, like I know, there's only one thing you need to be watching, and that's D1 Media Group when Westside plays Shabazz right here in the doghouse. You're gonna hear a little slogan. Them guys gonna say one shot, and then when that one shot go off, it's all over.
Now give me a top 5 Shabazz all time, man.
Ooh, players.
Football, just football, just
teams.
football.
Let me go teams.
Oh,
I go players, first. Guys gonna kill me. But I mean, I can do both. So let's see. Top 5 Shabazz teams. I'm gonna be biased. First time Shabazz went to the state championship against Morris Knowles, they lost. To me, that was my baby team. That was the best team in Shabazz history. But the guys last year, 12-0, will say that they were the best team because they would beat everybody by 21 or more points. So I got to give them respect. The 2007 Shabazz team. Then you got to also throw in the 1966 Southside team. They was also undefeated in Shabazz history, so that's the only two teams, 66 and the 14. No, in the 17 team, only two undefeated. But you got to give respect to 2014 team. They won the first ever state title, so they might say that they were the best. And I guess the last team, which, I mean, they would have beat this guy, man, Mr. No Sean Marino out of Middletown South. They would have been classified as the best. And I believe that was maybe the 2005 Shabazz team. Now, players, you want to go there? The all-time player of all time, my favorite, God bless, Shaheed White. He was one of my favorite all-time Bulldogs. Then you got guys like Al Tariq White, Alan Jones, Styles G, formerly known as Greg White, Shepard Alston. Those are like the Mount Rushmore to this thing, if you ask me. I know some older guys like Andre Taylor and them, they're going to get on me, but I can only go for the guys that I've seen. You know what I mean? Those are the dudes. Those are headliners in the game. We also had guys like Adonis Thomas, by the NFL pro stint for a hot minute. You know, you can't. There's a lot of culture, a lot of winning culture down here, man. So we just happen to be a part of that culture and continuing the culture.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby?
You know it.
Yeah.
Hands up, Jack. Understand. Took the win, decreasing. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
Conversation with them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
Come visit Charlene's Hair Studio at 556 Main Street in Orange, New Jersey. We are a professional full-service salon in business for over 35 years with legendary stylists such as Kelly, Nuka, Zaira, and Charlene. We specialize in hair care first. We do natural hair, weaves, precision haircuts, colors, silk press, blowouts, even press and curls and jerry curls. Call us to schedule an appointment at 973-675-1012. You want that number again? It's 973-675-1012, and you won't be disappointed. Okay.
I mean, if you know, like I know, tune in D1 Media Group week 2, Westside Shabazz. If you know, like I know, there's only one thing you need to be watching, and that's D1 Media Group when Westside plays Shabazz right here in the doghouse. You're gonna hear a little slogan. Them guys gonna say one shot, and then when that one shot go off, it's all over.
Now give me your top 5 Shabazz all time, man.
Ooh, players.
Football, just football.
Teams.
Football.
Let me go teams.
Oh,
I go players, guys gonna kill me. But I mean, I can do both. So let's see. Top 5 Shabazz teams. I'm gonna be biased. First time Shabazz went to the state championship against Morris Knowles, they lost. To me, that was my baby team. That was the best team in Shabazz history. But the guys last year, 12-0, will say that they were the best team because they would beat everybody by 21 or more points. So I got to give them respect. The 2007 Shabazz team. Then you got to also throw in the 1966 Southside team. They was also undefeated in Shabazz history, so that's the only two teams, 66 and the 14. No, in the 17 team, only two undefeated. But you got to give respect to 2014 team. They won the first ever state title, so they might say that they were the best. And I guess the last team, which, I mean, they would have beat this guy, man, Mr. No Sean Marino out of Middletown South. They would have been classified as the best. And I believe that was maybe the 2005 Shabazz team. Now, players, you want to go there? The all-time player of all time, my favorite, God bless, Shaheed White. He was one of my favorite all-time Bulldogs. Then you got guys like Al Tariq White, Alan Jones, Styles G, formerly known as Greg White, Shepard Alston. Those are like the Mount Rushmores of this thing, if you ask me. I know some older guys like Andre Taylor and them, they're going to get on me, but I can only go for the guys that I seen. You know what I mean? Those are the dudes. Those are headliners in the game. We also had guys like Adonis Thomas, by the NFL pro stint for a hot minute. You know, you can't. There's a lot of culture, a lot of winning culture down here, man. So we just happy to be a part of that culture and continuing the culture.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby?
You know it.
God.
Hey, but on the scene. Took them in, decreasing. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
Come visit Charlene's Hair Studio at 556 Main Street in Orange, New Jersey. We are a professional full-service salon in business for over 35 years with legendary stylists such as Kelly, Nuka, Zaira, and Charlene. We specialize in hair care first. We do natural hair, weaves, precision haircuts, colors, silk press, blowouts, even press and curls and jerry curls. Call us to schedule an appointment at 973-675-1012. You want that number again? It's 973-675-1012, and you won't be disappointed. Okay.
I mean, if you know, like I know, tune in D1 Media Group, week 2, Westside, Shabazz. If you know, like I know, there's only one thing you need to be watching, and that's D1 Media Group when Westside plays Shabazz right here in the doghouse. You're going to hear a little slogan. Them guys will say, one shot, and then when that one shot go off, it's all over.
Now, give me your top 5 Shabazz all time, man.
Woo, players.
Football, just football, just
teams.
football.
Let me go teams.
Oh,
I
go
go
team
players,
first.
guys gonna kill me. But I mean, I could do both. So let's see. Top 5 Shabazz teams. I'm gonna be biased. First time Shabazz went to the state championship against Morris Knowles, they lost. To me, that was my baby team. That was the best team in Shabazz history. But the guys last year, 12-0, will say that they were the best team because they would beat everybody by 21 or more points. So I got to give them respect. The 2007 Shabazz team. Then you got to also throw in the 1966 Southside team. They was also undefeated in Shabazz history, so that's the only two teams, 66 and the 14. No, in the 17 team, only two undefeated. But you got to give respect to 2014 team. They won the first ever state title, so they might say that they were the best. And I guess the last team, which, I mean, they would have beat this guy, man, Mr. Noshawn Marino out of Middletown South. They would have been classified as the best. And I believe that was maybe the 2005 Shabazz team. Now, players, you want to go there? The all-time player of all time, my favorite, God bless, Shaheed White. He was one of my favorite all-time Bulldogs. Then you...
We're back in action, folks. Second half is about to get underway. We have the Lincoln Rail Splitters up 8 against the Archbishop Stepinac Crusaders 7.
Back deep for the Crusaders, number 2, Corey Richards, and number 3, Nazir Hubbard.
Rail Splitters about to kick off.
Nazir Hubbard set to kick off for the Rail Splitters to start the second half.
And Rail Splitters kick. Okay. Oh, Crusaders mishandled the ball. He gets it back. Corey Richards gets tackled right at the 28-yard line.
Stop that was returned by number 18, Elijah Simmons.
Tackled by Elijah Simmons for the Rail Splitters, and Crusaders definitely need to have a good drive on this play. They ended off on a bad note before the first half ended, so right now the Rail Splitters have momentum, and their defense has performed well so far in the games. So let's see how the Crusaders respond. Carino has had a bouncy game so far. In the first quarter, he threw a touchdown on the fourth down. But then also to end up the second quarter, he threw a crucial interception that could have led to a score for the Rail Splitters. So let's see how he responds. He hands off to his running back. Number 25, he gets tackled for about 2 yards. The second and 9, 1-yard pickup.
By number 6, Ishmael Dombia.
Tackled by number 6 for Rail Splitters.
Stopped on the play by number 59. Shaquem Hayes.
One thing that's worked well for the Crusaders is they definitely responded well by running early in the game and setting up Carino for play action. So let's see what they're going to do so far.
25.
Play action play. Carino rolls to his right. He's scrambling. He's messing with the defense. He gets some room. He rolls to his left. There's a penalty flag, though. We have a penalty flag. Let's see what it was. Maybe a holding penalty.
Justice Rogers.
Holding on the offense.
Holding offense.
3-yard penalty. He spotted the foul. Second down.
Second down. Holding penalty for the Crusaders. No wonder Carino's gonna have had so much time to roll around.
Second and 20.
Carino definitely likes to roll around and make plays with his legs. Definitely a mobile quarterback. Looking to always extend the drive. Oh, he fakes it off. Read option. Takes it himself. Takes a hit. Takes 2 hits. He gets brought back down. He is brought down by number 3 for the Rail Splitters. Third and 13. Third and 13. Let's see how they respond on this third and 13. It's a long drive right here. Definitely gonna have to be a throwing play if you want to extend the chains.
And 13. Ball to 21.
On the 21, Carino rolls. He throws it up for number 9. He gets open, and it's a catch. It's a catch. It's a catch by number 9, Miles Walker. They definitely had a connection so far, and that was the biggest connection of the game. Great play by Carino to stay patient in the pocket. And Walker has definitely had his fair share of moments of getting open, and finally they connected. First and 10 for the Crusaders.
25-yard line.
Just it takes one play just to change the game so far, and that was the play the Crusaders were looking for right there. Get the ball, fake handoff. And Jenkins rolls it for at least about 2 yards on the left edge.
Number 3, Devon Bryant. Pick up a 2 on the play.
Strong half by Lincoln so far in the defense, but however, they gave up a big play, and now they have to stop the Crusaders from gaining any more momentum. Ball in the 23, 2nd and 8. Clock running, 9:56. Carino rolls to his right, stiffs arm. He's going to get brought down. Look, brought down by number 9 from Lincoln.
By number 5.
Oh, number 5, I apologize. Number 5 for the Rail Splitters. Tackle for a loss is going to be 3rd and 16.
Up next. The following.
Brought down for a big sack.
A loss back to the 31-yard line.
Well,
3rd and 16.
3rd and 16 for the Crusaders. Let's see what they get on this play right here. On 31, 3rd and 16. Let's see what Carino does. He drops back. Oh, it's going to be a screenplay. Oh, he just barely gets it off.
Pass complete to number 25, Jaden Jenkins.
Jenkins barely gets the ball. The ball looks like it got tipped at first. However, it gets brought down short, and we're going to have 4th down.
And number 5, Lloyd Williams.
4th and 11 for the Crusaders.
That brings up 4th down and 12.
Looks like the offense is going to stay off for the Crusaders, and their best moments have come from 4th down for both the Rail Splitters and the Crusaders. So let's see if they can get another score off. I wouldn't be surprised. 4th down is the magic time. And Carino's rolling to his left. He gets time. He throws it, and it's a catch. And it's another score on 4th down for the Crusaders. Another score. Touchdown Crusaders.
You got the scores backwards.
Touchdown Crusaders.
And the Kirby in for the point after.
And the extra kick is good. Extra kick is good for the Crusaders.
And it's so good. And we'll take 30 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, no, it's no good. 8:30 left in the 3rd quarter. Crusaders up 13 against the Rail Splitters, who have 8 points. Let's see how the Rail Splitters respond. It's just something's magic about 4th down. We're going to be on commercial break and be right back with you guys.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You're going to get pro, baby.
You know it.
Yeah.
Hey, but understand.
Set the kickoff. Also, following today after this game, we're gonna have Union play Curtis at 3:30 p.m. and we're gonna have Montclair play West Orange at 7 p.m. later today. So we have a lot of exciting football today. Serious kickoff. Red Splitters get the ball. And he kept on moving with tackles with a defender around him. Looks like the ball is going to be on the 26. It's something magic about 4th down for both teams actually. Crusaders have their both scores on 4th down. They have to take advantage now, and let's see how the Rail Splitters respond. The Rail Splitters were able to dominate board before the first half ended, so let's see how they bounce back this quarter. Handoff to the Pittsburgh. Handoff to the Pittsburgh commit. He doesn't even get to. He looks like he gets tackled for 1 yard. 2nd and 9. Gain of 1.
Pick up a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 from the 27.
2-back formation for the Rail Splitters. Let's see what Hubbard's able to do. He has his options. Oh, he rolls to his right. Is anybody open? And he gets a catch to his receiver, number 8, Tyquan Stokes. His tight end is Tyquan Stokes. Hubbard has much success when he was able to roll to his right and have ample time in the pocket. Looks like we're gonna have a stoppage.
Official timeout.
Official timeout. We're gonna have a official timeout. We'll be right back with you guys.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
So he's now resuming. One back formation. However, gets the ball, shotgun formation. Gets the ball to number 13, Quincy McDuffie. Gets about a solid 5 yards on the play.
Was that on the play by number 11, Fleming.
Another good quick way, a quick play to get the chains moving. Second 4 for the Rail Splitters.
Ball to 46.
Ball to 46. One back formation again. Hubbard rolls to his left this time. Oh, he had a receiver open. But he held the ball for too long. He had his running back Williams open slightly to his left, but he held on the ball too long.
Almost back to the 39-yard line.
Gets tackled for a loss of about 6 yards. Now it's going to be 3rd and 11. Rail Splitters definitely need to get the chains moving on this one. It's too far to really give it back to Anaconda, but the quarterback is definitely showing time to make play, and he's going to lob it again to the receiver. He gets open, but he overthrows it. He overthrows it to Lloyd Williams. The lane was right there. Lloyd Williams was open. It's just that he overthrew it. Hubbard overthrew it. He connected on those throws early in the first half. The touch wasn't there this time. Let's see what the Rail Splitters do this time. It's 4th down, where we've seen the best plays happen on 4th down.
Number 2, Corey Richards, and number 6, Mekhi Green back deep for the Crusaders.
6:25 left. 4th and 11. It looks like the Rail Splitters are going to punt. Oh, the punt gets blocked by number 32. Punt got blocked by number 32, Ken McKinnon for the Crusaders. A crucial play right there. A big play by the Crusaders.
27-yard line.
Ball at first and 10 for the Crusaders at 27-yard line.
First and 10.
It's a big stop right there by the Crusaders. The punting has really not been so good this game. You have to give exception to being the first game for both teams. However, the punting has definitely need to get better for both teams heading into this season. Crusaders get the ball back. Carino, line one back formation, hands it off. No, fake handoff. Hands off to his receiver, number 6. Gets about a 4-yard gain.
What's that on the play by number 3, Devon Bryant?
We have second and 5. Second and 5.
Second and 5. Ball to 22.
Let's see how Carino bounces back. One back formation. He rolls to his right. Oh, he hands it off. Hands it off to number 3, Najee Hibbert. His receiver, Hibbert. Good connection by Carino. He rolled to his right, extended the play with his legs, and able to connect with his receiver.
One down on the play by number 6, Israel Aladjubia, and number 7, Israel Abanakandu.
Now it's first and goal for the Crusaders. Let's see if they can finish their drive off well. A drive that was started by a great field position caused by the block punt. Let's see if the Crusaders can finish strong on this drive. Carino hands the ball off. Hands off number 6. He looks like he gets loose. Oh, did he get it? Was he short? Let's see. Looks like he might have been short. Might his knee been short? He extended, but he could be short.
Mekhi Green on the carry.
Green looks like he definitely reached out and got the ball over, but was his knee down first? We'll see. Looks like we have an injury timeout. We'll be commercial and be right back with you guys. Injury timeout on the Rail Splitters.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Yeah.
Hands up, Jack. Understand. Took the win, defeated. Ethan Horton. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
Conversation with them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
Teams are lying back on the field. Actually, looks like Crusaders gonna score. And Carino scores. Touchdown, Crusaders. Quarterback dive. He dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Crusaders. Crusaders are finally starting to get their rhythm back. It takes both sides to really have a great team. That punt block set up a great field position for Cruz. They had a perfect chance to score and they capitalized. When you have a defense that can set you up well, it lives off a huge burden for the offense when you have a defense that can really set you well and give you good field positioning. And the kick, this time the kick is good. So now we have a score of 20-7, Crusaders up. 20-8, Crusaders up.
20, the Wrestlers of Lincoln 8.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Yeah.
Hands up, Jack. Understand. Took the win, defeated. Ethan Horton. Horton dribbles into the
Bryant. And number 5, Lloyd Williams. Number 36, and the Kirby set to kick off for the Crusaders.
Crusaders kick off. Crusaders get the ball. It's a big tackle. Big tackle by Crusaders. The ball is going to be on the 32-yard line.
White on the return.
White on the tackle. Just to let you guys know, you are watching the D1 Media Pro, your source for elite high school sports. There's 5 minutes left in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Oh, it's a read option. Read option. Looks like it's a gain of about 3 yards.
John Shaw, the keeper. Brought down and played by number 32, Kevin McKenna.
Yeah, Shaw in the game.
2nd and 6, 2nd 36.
2nd and 6 for the Rail Splitters. That's a great tackle by the Crusaders.
Brought down to play by number 32, Kevin McKenna. Soccer game. 36 after 36.
36. Let's see how the Rail Splitters respond in this one. This game is going to look like it's getting out of reach. The formula of success for the Rail Stars is giving it to their star running back, so let's see if they do it on this play right here.
Pass ball incomplete.
An incomplete pass.
For number 5.
It's intended for the receiver Lloyd Williams, but he couldn't connect on it. Great pressure on the Crusaders defense.
Number 22, Rafael Pasolino on the coverage for the Crusaders. That brings up 4th down.
4th and 6. Let's see how the Real Spurs, what they do on 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt this away.
Elijah Simmons to punt.
Looks like we have a flag on the play.
Pat Green and Corey Richards back deep. Penalty thrown.
Delay game penalty.
5-yard penalty.
Just what you don't need that right there. Set you back even further. And the punts haven't been so well for the Real Spurs either, so it just gives the Crusaders more room to operate once they get the ball back. So a simple mistake that you can definitely avoid. And there's another flag on the play. It's another flag on the play. Let's see what the refs say this time.
At the 50-yard line.
Most flags have been drawn just based on the punting formations.
Penalty flag down.
Illegal formation on the offense. That's a 5-yard penalty.
I'd be a rich man if I had a dot for how many times as illegal formations flags have been drawn in this game.
It'll be first and 10 for the Crusaders at the Real Splitter 45.
3:52 left, 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. They're up 20-8. I wouldn't be surprised if the Crusaders are scoring this drive again. It looks like they got the juices flowing a little bit now. All the nerves are thrown out. Defense is giving the offense good field position. Carino looks like he drops back. Oh, he avoids it. He fumbles, but he gets it back. He lands on it back. He lands on the ball. He has to just get that ball out sometimes. He has to get that ball out quickly. When he just is there too long, it gives the defenders time to catch up to him. He definitely has the leg room to have the legs to make up happen, but at that time he was just waiting for the play to happen, and then by that doing, he's going to have the defense just come right on him and get a sack. One back formation. Carino rolls to his left. He spins around the defender. Doesn't get much yards, but avoids the sack. He was looking for the play for a receiver to get open on his left. It's that second time Carino's got himself in trouble with his legs. He was able to avoid the sack, but he lost yards as well because of it. So now it's 3rd and 18 for the Crusaders. It could be a big stop for the Real Spurs right here. They get a stop right here.
3rd and 18.
The game is slowly starting to get out of reach, but if they get a stop right here, it gives them enough chance to get back into the game. Carino, he throws it, and he throws it to a wide open receiver, and it's a touchdown Crusaders. Quinn McCauley for the touchdown. That's a great throw by Carino to his receiver right there. Touchdown Crusaders. This game is starting to get out of reach. The Crusaders have got their flow back.
And the Kirby in for the point after.
This is a great throw right there. Carino was able to move out the pocket and throw a dime to his receiver. And the extra point is good.
And it's good.
It's good. So 2:59 left in the third quarter.
Here in the third quarter, this is Crusaders of Archbishop Stepinac, 27. The Real Splitters of Lincoln, 8.
So now the score is 27-8. Crusaders up, and we'll be right back with you guys. Commercial break.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby?
You know it.
Yeah.
Hey, understand. Took him and defeated him. Horton. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
And the Kirby sets a kickoff for the Crusaders.
Crusaders getting ready to kick out the ball. 2:59 left in the third. Score is now 27-8. The game is getting outreach for the wrestlers. Let's see how they respond. Kick.
Kick taken by number 5, Lloyd Williams.
Lloyd Williams, he gets the ball, gets to the edge, gets some solid yardage on that.
Pushed out of bounds
that
by
run.
number 5, Zachary Barnes.
Barnes with the tackle for the Crusaders. If the wrestlers want to get back in this game, they need to give their running back Israel Avakanda the ball. Yeah. They had success when they were running the ball, but it looks like they got out of touch as they were just didn't get the running back the ball, and that's what's happening right now. When you get away from your game plan, as what you're seeing right now, you're getting a team to get back into the flow of things, and now the Crusaders are feeling themselves on both ends of the floor. It looks like we might have an injury in the game. Official timeout. It says injury for the Rail Splitters. We'll commercial break and be right back with you guys.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Yeah.
Hey, but understand. Took him and decreasing.
Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
So we're back in action now. Rail Splitters hit the ball with on their own 24, 2nd and 15. Let's see how they're able to respond. He throws the ball.
Pass complete.
The pass complete, but it didn't get any much yardage on that play at all. Tackled by Richards for the Crusaders, and we're gonna have 3rd and 9.
Ball on the 30.
On the 30-yard line. Hubbard with the ball back in the game. This is a big play right here. He rolls to his right. He throws it up. Oh, it looks like 13 might have gotten held a little bit.
Intended for number 13,
I definitely think there should have been pass interference call on that play. Looks like McDuffie was able to create separation, but refs decided not to fall for it. And now it's 4th and 9 for the Rail Splitters. Score 27-8. This game is falling in favor of the Crusaders right here. They're dominating on both ends. This is a very sloppy game in the 1st and 2nd quarter for both teams. It looked like the Rail Splitters were able to take advantage of that, but now it's like the Crusaders with a couple of plays in their favor, getting good field position. Just great formulas for them to take advantage of this game. Good punt by the Rail Splitters. It's bouncing a little bit forward. And now it's close to the 40-yard line where it gets picked up.
Crusaders, they'll have it 1st and 10.
1:41 left. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. Crusaders have definitely decided taking advantage of this so far. Carino's definitely found his footing. Ability to have a direct quarterback to take advantage with his arm and his legs. It's going to be a spectacular season for this quarterback right here into his senior year. One back formation. and hands it off to his running back. He gets stopped short. I'd be surprised if he gained a yard on that play.
On the carry. Well done on the play by number 6. This by Ladumia, number 7, Abanakandu.
Abanakandu with the tackle for the Rail Splitters. 2nd and 9 for the Crusaders. Let's see. Crandall drops back. Rolls to his right. Oh, it's a catch, but he was out of bounds. Incomplete pass. He got his hands on his first.
For number 3, Nazir Hibbert.
It looks like we have a flag on the play as well. Let's see what the refs call.
Second and 9. There is a penalty flag down.
If illegal participation on number 3, stepped out of bounds and came back in. 15-yard
15-yard.
For the previous spot, replay 2nd down.
15-yard penalty on the Crusaders. Receiver stepped out and came back in. It's a major setback for Crusaders. Now it's 2nd and 24. Penalties like that could just ruin the drive for you because you're going to have to play catch up now. Maybe this is what the Rail Splitters need right here to get their juices flowing on defense. Clear the ball, he hands it off. Hands off to his running back, number 6. Makai Green. He gets to the edge. Israel Abanakandu with the tackle. He's definitely been dominant on both ends. No matter what the score is on the game, his team might be losing. But Israel Abanakandu is definitely showing people what he's going to do at Pittsburgh next year.
Ball at 28.
Maybe a slow start for the Crusaders, but you can't tell the way they're playing right now. One back formation, shotgun. Oh, Creon looks to his left, avoids the tackle. He runs right into the traffic. That'll be his evolution as a quarterback right there. He did not have to go scramble into the defenders right there. He could stay put in the pocket and just let his receivers get open. 4th and 21 now.
Fourth and 21.
2-back formation. Oh, and actually it's a punt formation. Good punt by the Crusaders. Ryan with the recovery. Gonna have 8 seconds left.
By number 32, Kevin McKenna. Eight seconds to go here in the third quarter.
8 seconds, let's go. I'm surprised if the wrestlers just kneel on this and try to form their game plan for the fourth quarter. With the ball, throws it to Bryant, spins it past the defender, he breaks loose, he might get a yard on the play. Wide receiver screen play. He's able to get a solid yard. And that is the end of the third quarter. Crusaders up 27-8. Let's see if the Rail Splitters can respond back before this game ends. We'll be commercial break and be right back with you guys.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You're gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Yeah.
Hey, but understand.
took the win, defeating.
Ethan Horton. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
Now we're back and Real Spurs get the ball, 2nd and 8 on their own on the 48. Hurries the ball. He looks deep, but he gets sacked by number 54 for the Crusaders. Nick Tulipano. Nick Tulipano with the tackle. That was a big tackle right there. Hubbard was definitely looking to going deep, but the tackle stopped him right short.
Ball in the 40.
Hubbard gets the ball. He steps up in the pocket. He breaks back to another defender. He has the lane. He's gonna take him by himself. He goes up for the first down and gets to 35. That was a great run by Hubbard. The way he was able to dance around those defenders and get past. Maybe that's what he needs to wake up his team right there. First and 10 for the Rail Splitters. It looked like Hubbard was going to get sacked on multiple occasions, but his elusiveness was able to help him get past and maybe create a scoring opportunity for his team. First and 10 on the 35-yard line. Hands it off to his running back, Israel Abinacondo. He breaks past. He looked like he was going to go further, but he got wrapped around the leg. Gets around to the 30-yard line.
Goes down on the play by number 17, Malik Davis.
Second
Second
and 3 for the Rail Splitters.
The 2nd down and 3. Ball at the 28.
2-back formation. Oh, it's a quick snap. The Crusaders read that a mile away. You're gonna need. The Crusaders met that play from a while away. You're gonna need a better play than that to get this score. Looking to get the ball out quickly. However, the Crusaders sniffed it out.
3rd and 9.
3rd and 9 for the Rail Splitters. 2-back formation. Let's see what Hubbard is able to do. He underthrew it.
That's false, incomplete.
He had his receiver open. When Duffy was open slightly, they just haven't been able to connect lately.
22, Rafael Basolino on the coverage.
Now it's 4th and 9. The magic down, everyone. Let's see what they can do. 4th down has been the down where everything has happened so far in this game, so I wouldn't be surprised. 9:53 remaining on the ball in the 34. Let's see what they're able to do. Hubbard gets the ball. He gets sacked for a loss by number 45 for the Crusaders. Number 45, Devine Cushney. Cushney with the tackle. A big sack right there. It's an all-around effort from the Crusaders. Looking like a championship. Look like they're ready to take the championship for their league again this year. 9:26 clock running. It's going to be 1st and 10. Turnover on downs for the Crusaders. You can't rely on 4th down to bail you out, and that's what both teams have done so far. It's just that it hasn't worked so far for the Rail Splitters. It's like there's going to be a stop. Vision officials are meeting with the clock running. Scores 20. It's going to be 9:45 on the clock. Scores 27-8. Crusaders are up. First and 10 for the Crusaders. Hands the ball off to number 25. He breaks loose. Gets tackled down close to the 48-yard line. Jenkins hasn't had a spectacular, has had that breakout run, but he's able to get solid yardage. Oh, it looks like he might be grabbing his right leg. That's definitely a big loss for Crusaders. Like, Jenkins didn't have that breakout run, but he was able to get solid yards that opened up the play action. Carino hands the ball to number 2, Corey Richards. He's able to break loose
Corey Richards on the carry.
for the first down.
Put down on the play by number 15, Jahari Scott Sargent. And that's a first down.
So they're going to get the chains moving. They've definitely been creative with the jet sweeps, getting their running game open. Carino with his legs as
The
well.
rail splitter 43.
Handoff to number 6. Oh, he breaks loose. Gets tackled down. Makai Green gets tackled. Oh, it's a flag on the play.
Penalty flag thrown.
Let's see what. Looks like there's an exchange between linemen.
James McCauley in at quarterback.
It's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Crusaders. 27-8 still.
Personal foul on the defense. Late hit. 15 yards. Your first down.
15-yard penalty. It's definitely good. It's definitely good. It's definitely good field goal positioning for the Crusaders to score on this drive. Also, again, shout out to Tom McGuire, director of RUMPBLE the RARITAN. This is a great tournament that's provided some great football for the past 2 weeks. And we're going to see some playing more football again after this game as well. He gets sacked for a loss. Oh, is there? No, it looks like the ball was loose. James McCauley, quarterback, is in now. He got sacked for a loss.
Tackled by number 8, Tyquan Stokes.
Stokes with the tackle for the rail splitters. McCauley, quarterback.
A loss back to the 34-yard line. Second and 17.
Looks like McCauley's going to be on descender for now. 2nd and 17. McCauley rolls to his right, and he underthrows his receiver.
Pass intended for number 2, Corey Richards. Number 3, Devon Bryant on the coverage.
McCauley's a sophomore year. Definitely going to be big reps for the quarterback. Carino's the main guy, but this is probably the future of the program right here for the next 2 years after Carino is done. So let's see how McCauley's able to handle these reps with the lead, the 27-8 lead. He's going to be by himself in the shotgun formation. And looks like it's going to be a timeout. It's gonna be a timeout by the rail splitters. So we're gonna be a commercial break and we'll get right back to you guys.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby?
You know it.
Yeah.
Hey, but on the suit. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources.
Plays now about to resume.
3rd and 17.
3rd and 17 for the
After
Crusaders.
34 for the Crusaders.
Let's see how McCauley responds with 3rd and 17. He's going to roll to his receiver screen. Number 9 gets loose. Number 9, Miles Walker, and he gets a touchdown. A great executed play by the Crusaders. Our receiver screen now was able to get Miles Walker open on the sideline, and he ran it all the way. Touchdown Crusaders. The score is now 33-8. Touchdown Crusaders. 8:05 left in the game. Miles Walker with the touchdown.
And to Kirby for the extra point.
Extra point Crusaders. Let's see if they're able to execute. And the kick. Kick is good. Score is now 34-8.
And with 8:05 to go. Here in the fourth
Crusaders
quarter.
are definitely ready for a big season this year.
Stepinac. 34.
The wrestlers have fought hard early in the game, but it looks like this game out of reach for them. 8:05 left. Let's see if they can, there definitely aren't any more victories, but I definitely don't want to end this loss out on a bad note as it is for the Rail Splitters. Rail Splitters just haven't been able to find any momentum lately. Earlier, when they were pounding the ball and giving it to Israel Abanakandu, their team was able to do well and was able to keep the Crusaders off the field, but when they got to more of a throwing game, it was clear that Crusaders were able to capitalize, and the Rail Splitters didn't fall well into their game plan, so that's something they have to definitely take note heading into their next game and throughout the entire season. Crusaders are a more well-balanced team where they have a quarterback that can definitely rely upon to make plays, but for this Rail Splitters team, their backbone is running the football, and they got out of that later in the game.
Back team for the Rail Splitters. And the Kirby set to kick off for the Crusaders.
What's frustrating is Stepinac offense is only 7 of these points in the first half.
Crusaders have to kick the ball off. Kicking number 9 for Lincoln, recovers it, goes out of bounds.
Pushed out of bounds by number 25. Jaden Jenkins.
We're going to have 8:03 on the ball at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. If I was a coach for the Rail Splitters, I understand the game may be out of reach, but I'm definitely going to be as aggressive as possible just to build on for the next game of the season. You don't want to definitely have a losing mentality heading into next week, as this could be something you could build upon for your entire season right here. Let's see. 2-back formation. Hands off to number 5. A solid run. Lloyd Williams with the carry. He's able to get solid run.
Stopped on the play by
About 2nd and 3.
Also on number 45, Devane Cushing. 2nd and 2.
Sean Shaw, quarterback for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. Hands it off to number 7, Israel Abanakandu. He gets tackled. He gains about a yard, so it's going to be 3rd and 2.
And also number 38 on the tackle, William Spector.
Ball on the 28. Proud of Rail Splitters. Continue to run the ball. It's 3rd and 2. Try to move the chains. Israel's been definitely able to make his mark in this game, so I'll continue to pound the ball, get some momentum going before this quarter ends. And it looks like they get the first down. Actually, they're just shy. Looked like he was able to get it, but he couldn't get it. It's going to be 4th and 1.
And number 58, Darius Underwood. 4th down and 1.
4th and 1. Let's see how the wrestlers respond. Continue to pound the ball, and it looks like he's going to get over. Lloyd Williams with the carry, and he gets over. He gets more. He's able to break loose for more yardage. That's a player right there who doesn't see his score on the board right there. He's going to continue fighting. That's what you like to see right there from the Rail Splitters.
First and 10 for the Rail Splitters at their own 39.
Rail Splitters have been outmatched, but you cannot question their toughness so far. He's going to hand off again to Lloyd Williams. And it takes about 4 men to bring him down. So about to get a solid 2 yards on the play. Two-back formation again for the Rail Splitters. So read option. He's going to take it for himself. He gets loose. A solid play by the quarterback. He saw that the lineman was committing to one side, so he decided to take it into his own hands. Senior Court executed the read option really well. Looks like the Rail Splitters is going to stay in a two-back formation for now on from this quarter. He's going to hand off to Israel. He takes loose for 2 tackles. He gets loose. He might go all the way. It looks like he's going to go all the way for a touchdown.
Touchdown to Rail Splitters.
When you give your star running back the ball, he produces, and that's what he's been able to do throughout the entire game. 5:26 left in the game. The score is 14-34. Rail Splitters just scored, but they're down by 20 points so far. Let's see if they're able to execute an extra point. Looks like they're going to go for a 2-point conversion. Maybe that could make this game just a little bit more competitive. If you maybe get a stop or two. Oh, fake handoff, and the pass is tipped. The pass is tipped.
2-point conversion fails. And the score with 5:26 to go.
The score will remain at 34-14.
It is Archbishop Stepinac, 34. Abraham Lincoln, 14.
Despite not getting 2-point conversion, that's what you like to see right there. Your best player on the team leaned away right there. They might be down 20 points, but he's going to go all the way and build off for next game.
Between the Farmers of Union and Curtis Warriors.
Something you want to see right there is competitive football throughout all the way, no matter what the score is. Rail Splitters getting ready to kick the ball off.
Hubbard set to kick off.
Hubbard ready to kick out the ball. And just remind everyone, you are watching D1 Media Pro, your source for elite high school sports. Find the best media coverage out there for high school sports.
Richardson Hibbert back team for the Crusaders.
Kicks the ball, a good kick, and Crusaders are going to bring the ball back. Number 2 carries it, and looks like he gets tackled. He breaks loose, he gets tackled right at the 10-yard line.
Well done on the play by number 61, Jeffrey Madden.
Looks like we might have an injury for the Crusaders. You don't like to see that. Looks like number 2, Corey Richards, is the one that is hurt right now. Injury timeout. We'll be right back with you guys. A commercial break.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby?
You know it.
God.
Hey, but understand. Took the win, decreasing. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
Come visit Charlene's Hair Studio at 556 Main Street in Orange, New Jersey. We are a professional full-service salon in business for over 35 years with legendary stylists such as Kelly, Luca, Zaira, and Charlene. We specialize in hair care first. We do natural hair, weaves, precision haircuts, colors, silk press, blowouts, even press and curls and jerry curls. Call us to schedule an appointment at 973-675-1012. You want that number again? It's 973-675-1012, and you won't be disappointed.
We're going to resume play right here with 5:19 left, 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. We were delayed previously with an injury timeout. It looks like we're going to resume play right now.
1st and 10 for the Crusaders.
James McCauley right now is going to be under center, the quarterback right now. So he's going to run the ball. Very solid, 2 yards.
One down on the play.
Kyle Benjamin with the carry. Actually, no gain at all. Kyle Benjamin just got back to the line barely. Calling under center, 1 back formation. Waiting patiently. Clock is running. Hands the ball off. Oh, and it looks like Kyle Benjamin got loose. There's a flag on the play as well.
Kyle Benjamin on the carry. Penalty flag thrown.
It looks like it's a horse collar penalty. He's gonna break loose, and they need a horse collar penalty to get him down.
Horse collar on the defense. A 15-yard penalty to the end of the run. Be a 1st down.
That's what you don't need that right there if you're the Rail Slayers. It's adding fuel to the fire right there. These are underclassmen looking to get much more experience, so they're definitely going 100% right now.
1st and 10 for the Crusaders.
1st and 10. McCall has done well so far in his minutes right now. Let's see if he continues a good play. Hands it off to Benjamin. Oh, he breaks loose again.
Kyle Benjamin on the
Kyle Benjamin. He's looking to make his mark, get some more touches as well. That's what you'd like to see right there.
1st and 10 for the Crusaders.
Kyle Benjamin.
Ball to Rail Splitters, 47.
McCauley getting directions from the coach. 1 back formation with Benjamin again. Shotgun. Rail Splitters should try to end this off well defensively. Rail Crusaders are going to burn the clock as much as possible, so definitely want to try to get off the field quickly. And Benjamin again, he breaks loose. And look, he's going to break loose again. He gets to the middle. Another 1st down.
Penalty flag thrown.
Another flag.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty.
Oh, holding offense.
Replay 1st down.
No wonder Benjamin got loose. Back where you started, you received a penalty to go up 10 yards, and you got a penalty to go back 10 yards. Benjamin has had some really productive runs so far. That's what you like to see right there from the junior running back.
1st and 18.
Calling the huddle with his teammates.
Ball back at their own 45.
1 back formation. Getting movement. Gives it back to Benjamin.
Kyle Benjamin on the carry.
Gets carried for about maybe a yard or two.
Down on the play by number 18, Elijah Simmons. And number 6.
Second and 17 now for the Crusaders. Let's see. Call it on the center. Shotgun formation. Looking to waste as much time as possible. Hands off to his running back. Oh, he breaks loose. Jaden Jenkins with the run.
Jaden Jenkins on the carry.
Almost got the first down.
Well, down on the play by number 3, Devon Bynum.
Now it's 34 for Crusaders.
All to 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line, 3rd and 4th. 30 scores 34-14. Archbishop Stepinac Crusaders. It looks like they're going to take this game and maybe build one win towards a championship year. It looks like for the Crusaders. Oh, it's a poor snap. It's a poor snap. Picked up, and he's going to run it back. Number 17, Malik Davis was able to pick the ball up. Had he broken that tackle, it looked like he might have gone farther, but that's just a poor snap you don't like to see right there, no matter what the time and score is. So now it's 4th and 12. And the Crusaders are going to punt the ball. We got spoiled by the past 4th downs. Looks like this game is close. Clock is running down. 50 seconds. Clock running. Delayed game warning for the Crusaders. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty for the Crusaders. Timeout, Crusaders. We'll be right back with you guys.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Hey, Jack, understand. Took him and decreed Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Go into the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
For 17, looks like Crusaders are going to punt the ball. Last punt, and it's looks like he's going to bounce to the end zone. Oh, actually just shy of the end zone. Wow, just to talk about the perfect way to end the game right there for a great day for the Crusaders. Literally at the 1-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Real Splitters. 36 seconds left. Real Splitters definitely put up a great effort early in the game. It's just they just outmatched in the second half when they got out of their game plan. Up next we have for the Rumble of the Raritan tournament, we have Union playing Chris at 3:30 p.m. So we have plenty of football today. And right now it's still sunny weather, so we'll hope we have that for the rest of the night. Two-back formation for the Rail Splitters in the end zone. Look for him to get the ball out quickly. just barely gets out. Shaw just barely gets out.
Just let the game end. Don't run another play.
Stopped on the play by number 52, Stepinac.
Second and 9. And looks like this is going to get in the game right here with the clock running.
Also another stop, number 18, Michael Wallace. Second and 9.
Looks like they're going to get one more play off, it looks like. It hands the ball off. And that, folks, is the end of the game. It's a great effort by both teams. However, the Archbishop Stepinac Crusaders on their path to a championship again this year. Got out to a great start. And the final score now is 34-14. Archbishop Stepinac wins against the Lincoln Rail Splitters. It's a great day of football, and my name is Check and Giant. It's a pleasure to work with you guys. Again, just to let you guys know, you're watching D1 Media Pro, your source for elite high school sports. We're covering the rest of the day of this tournament of the RUMPBLE the RARITAN, and log into and tune into the rest of the games we have available for you guys. Have a nice day.
At 7 p.m. And don't forget that